companies will kind of like condense your story and put it into a little, shorter segment.
That's what we're here today, choose together, right? We're a bit like the wholesaler of news.
Right.
So I would put together, giving all of our customers, we've got about 700. Right, we'll cut them out.
Hopefully you can shoot them from the top up.
So Reuters do that bit. They're a different department.
Well, one word that comes to mind is really devastating to the business, to be really brutally honest. The tariffs have been so large from China to America, that it's thrown our whole cost structure out the window. And so our costs have gone up significantly. Profits now have come down because we can't absorb all of those tariff costs. Our customers cannot absorb all of those. We can't pass those costs along. So it's affected our margin. It's affected our sales because we have had to pass some of that along, and that's increased prices. And now with increased prices, sales slow, so our overall revenue is down, gross profit is down, and expenses are up. And his wife was diagnosed with. I did vote for Trump. I voted for him 3 times. First time he won, second time that he lost, and the third time that he won. And I've been a fan of his from afar because I thought that Trump would be good for business and that he would be good for our economy. And I'm really disappointed in the decisions that he's made, not just related to tariffs, but many other things. All together, and it's amazing. And from that moment, I was hooked. As a young man, everybody in my neighborhood is employed by Group 6 or Answer. Your question was, what would I say to my president? You got to take a hard look at small business, and you got to look at that a little bit differently than these large corporations. And you need to give us some relief so we can stay in business.
It impacted us very insignificantly. I mean, it did hurt us. Some of the components we use in our products comes from China, and so we were concerned about that. But not to the extent where, like most of our competition did 1, 2, or even 3 price increases. the entirety of 2025, Paclock never changed our pricing. We held our pricing firm from before the tariffs all the way through the year. And we're proud to say that we're a US manufacturer that does use some components. Yeah, it's helped us because it's given us opportunities we otherwise would not have had. Larger customers that might buy in larger volumes that expect to get big discounts from our competition that we normally would not be able to compete for. Now we're getting that opportunity. On top of that, a lot of our customers can't even get the product right now from our competition because they're bringing the product in from China, from Mexico, and there's been all this instability over the past year where their lead times used to be 3 weeks or 4 weeks, now they're at 8, 9, 10, 12 weeks, that we're getting the phone calls to say, hey, this is what I've been buying from your competitor. Do you have something similar that I can move to, and how quickly can you get it to me? I'm not so worried about price anymore. He's done. Okay. Cleaning the part to start. So let's go ahead and put them in ball. Let's get them a check. Let's make sure that
Right, the cylinder
what we're
in.
saying is going to matter to you, or is it more just the video?
Doesn't matter.
As long as our mouths are moving, we're happy?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Right. I'm nervous because I don't know what that really would mean. I don't quite understand what would have to happen, that if they did strike down the tariffs and somehow corporations like mine can get that money back, and then is there an obligation somehow ethically, you know, as a former Army officer, I feel ethically like we charge, you know, we didn't charge our customers more. I guess we absorbed that cost, so I would be able to get to keep it. Obviously, I haven't thought about this until you just asked me.
We lost a lot of momentum in 25 because of the tariffs, and we're really of the hope that the Supreme Court will take a look at this and potentially do something different. But you know, we're not banking on that. So we're looking at product diversification, so we can increase, we can sell to the same amount of, the same group of people, we can sell them more products. And that's what's really helped us.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.